Hello, my dear Gemini. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between February the 1st and February 15, 2017, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. If you want to support my channel and my free general readings, you can click the ad in the beginning of the video or watch it for 30 seconds or to the end of the ad, whichever comes first. Thank you. I'm very grateful for your support and for all of you watching, liking, commenting and subscribing to my videos. You really make my heart all warm. So I used the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Jugan, and the artist is Mark Evans. And I call the Divine with love and light. And I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Gemini viewers. So I want my dear Geminis to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to find yourself walking on the highest path towards your highest destiny. So I also want to take this chance to tell you about the full moon, February 11. It's the full snow moon or the full hunger moon for those living in the northern hemisphere. It's because it's very snow rich during this month in the northern hemisphere, and it's hard to go on hunts. This moon will also have a penumbral lunar eclipse when the moon passes through part of the Earth's shadow. So at 0043 universal time, we will have the peak of the eclipse, that eclipse. So I will just tune in for a few seconds. Okay, so Gemini, this is your future. This is your now, and this is the past. The now is probably the first half of February 2017, but whenever you watch this, is probably the exact right time to see it. So, the first card I have for you is 6 of Swords. So, it's kind of you have gotten out of a difficult situation, and now you're a little bit digesting this, looking back on what has been and what kind of experience you have made from this encounter, what you have been through. And this is why we're here on Earth. We are here to experience things and to put it kind of to the Akashic Chronicle of our common soul. So it's kind of for we as divine beings to experience ourselves and also to grow. And we are like pioneers here. And this 6 of Swords card is showing me that you have been through some kind of experience that really were a beautiful life lesson that might also have opened like this channel between your mind and your heart. So you might be more better on kind of communicating what's really in your heart, what's really the truth that's in your heart. So you're going from a difficult place to a more lighter place, and it's to communicate very truthfully might have been a key for you to coming here. And here's a 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups is indicating a love relationship, where you might have come to some certain conclusion. You have seen maybe a pattern within this relationship that you have been trying to solve with the number 6 that's kind of wants to create harmony. And this 2 is harmony. It's like to to participate in this love relationship. It's very beautiful communication, also bonds that's bind together. So maybe you being able to have some kind of heart-to-heart communication and really opening up for what's really there for you, what you really think about each other and what you really want with each other and things like this. And here also comes the Empress, and I was expecting to see this card more as we have been recently having Venus very sharp on the sky here in the northern hemisphere at least, and in nighttime then. So the Empress is of course Venus, and she's this green, so unconditional love. Also she has this halo, so she's kind of enlightened. And this is like the foundation for our life on earth. It being so abundant, and things being born, things being like seeds everywhere, life brought forth everywhere. We can see that this girl, she's pregnant, and she has a rabbit there as well. And her shield is also, it's a heart form shield, so she's very vulnerable. And this is a very beautiful picture of maybe a woman in love, or a man really loving a special person, or whatever, same-sex relationship. We have those too. So with the Empress, it's might emphasize like a very feminine, divine feminine relationship here going on, or something like you're working with the feminine qualities within a certain relationship. Maybe giving them a better status, lifting them up, like being able to connect more towards each other, talking more truthfully, heartful, more compassion, things like this going on here. So it seems like almost a purification is going on, where you might be able to come closer to one another. And here also an Ace of Pentacles, that's also a feminine energy. It's Earth Aces, so pure Earth. And it's kind of the gateway to paradise. So this is where we come from, and this is where we will go home one day. But it's also like maturity rights, like being able to go through the next state of your existence. Maybe you have done this experience now. You have learned to communicate on a heart-to-heart level. You have learned this with unconditional love, and now you're being able to step to the next step of your experience. So it's kind of a diploma, you can say, for work well done during some kind of personal growth. And here you have a Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is water energy, and it's a knight, so it's like a hasty moving, eager energy that wants to put the seed in the ground, fertilize the divine feminine, and make it grow. So Knight of Cups might be a water person in your life, like a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer, but it might be any kind of person. It might also be you opening up your heart space, and this is holding the Ace of Cups, like the divine feminine, really high. It's almost like a uterus, this, like a stargate. And he has this blue here with mermaids and also waves on the horse's garment. So it's very... it's a watery, very intuitive, very going with the flow kind of person, romantic, maybe wants to do things better, get a deeper connection. It's also creativity, exploring the feminine qualities. And he has a silver armor, so it's talking about also personal growth. The horse is kind of an Appaloosa, but he has a cover, so you can't really see this, but it's black and white, so it's a kind of a balance between your light side and your shadows. So both are getting like space here, getting maybe their different needs, getting attention for the different needs. So this is in the now, and here we have a little earth person, a little earth child. It's pure earth again, so it's kind of this Ace of Pentacles all over again. But it's like the other way around. This might be a portal to the next existence, but it's also, as I said, a gateway to being born on Earth. And this is how you are being born on Earth, like being very pure and honest and truly you, like the seed you were supposed to be, kind of. So Earth is, of course, it can be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but it's probably showing you. Because it comes underneath the Six of Swords, and it's the truth card. So being very truthful, pure, honest, also self-realization with the Six of Swords. So getting to know yourself better. Who are you? Who is it that God kind of planted here on earth? And he or she wanted you as exactly as you are, with your kind of qualities. So you should be very proud of yourself and really try to get to know yourself better, really get in deep contact with yourself. We see the white goat here. The goat is kind of it doesn't have horns, but it's kind of a devilish energy, and it's talking about your core needs, and those who are not here to kind of disapprove of, say, no, I don't need water, I don't need food, I don't need love, I don't need sex, I don't need anything. They were actually there to be there to celebrate life, to celebrate the seed of life. So you need to look at your needs. What do you need? And which needs aren't fulfilled, because those needs are also you. And to get them fulfilled is like life's longing after itself. It is how you are completing your soul's journey here on earth, by following your own longings, even through hardships. The next card is Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is a card that comes energy here, and this is resistance of energy. And another significant symbol is also the bridge. So it's telling about, it can be a little bit different situations. It might be like you are getting like insights about that you are in love with someone, or you love someone dearly, but you try to resist this even though the bridge is already there. Kind of your contract, your destiny has already been written, or the feelings are already there. It's too late to resist this. It might also indicate that that you need to stand up for yourself and for your beliefs, so you don't compromise yourself in a love relationship, so you can't remember who you are anymore. It's not such a big danger that you will be consumed by a love relationship. It's only if you let this happen by kind of forgetting who you are and forgetting your core values and kind of compromising too much to get love. Because what's going to get you to be loved is, of course, being the true you. If you can step into the person that you really are, like kind of dragging down your soul in your body, you are going to be very magnetic for the whole surrounding, or people being like on the same path as to you. So you don't have to compromise yourself. You can be utterly yourself in self-respect and really following your own bliss, and people will that's on the same path, that you will be very magnetically pulled towards you. But then if you resist them, well, it's kind of this a merry-go-round. So resistance is often creating like pain. So if you resist something, if you resist love that you feel, this is going to create pain with you. But as I said, sometimes you need to put borders and like define yourself. So we really center here, we have the wheel of the year, and that's the seasons. And this is how the feminine, divine feminine kind of breathes and grow, like with the breaths in and out, and the waves coming and going, and the ebb and the flood, and the winter and the summer. So everything is growing like this in cycles. And when we have completed one cycle and learned one thing, we will level up through the gateway of the Ace of Pentacles to the next level of existence. And there will be a new test round, and we'll do another thing and another thing. But sometimes we are caught in a loop, and that's called karma. That's kind of when you need to do the same thing over and over again. It's no biggie. Sometimes we need to do a do-over. It's kind of what can be with nightmares sometimes, or repetitive dreams, that you dream the same dream over and over again until you have solved it, until you have a happy outcome. And this is the same thing in your awakened state of life, that you are kind of repeating things until you have a happy outcome. So think of what would be the most happy outcome that you could wish for in this situation, and aim towards this. How like miraculous or like unfortunate it will look like. If you think you will not get it, dream of it anyway, because probably you have a solution to a lot of your karmic issues, to making this this thing being solved like in a very happy way. So the next card is actually the 21 World card, and that's being put on your highest path towards your highest destiny. And it's 21, so 2 plus 3 is 2 plus 1 is 3, and that's the Empress. So it's showing just how this with the seasons again, and this is the end card in the major arcana, so it will start over with 0, and it's going through all those different phases, and it's this abundance, this green, luscious earth. It's bravery, pride, having overview, also humanity, being able to be humanistic, to be able to put yourself in some other person's shoe, and like having a mind, being able to use your mind, and dream for things, dreaming forward the world, almost like being a god here, a creator. So something is going on like on a really high scale here in your life that has something to do with salvation of karma, and it definitely has something to do with the divine feminine. You can see this luscious green portal here in your reading. So as I said, this is an opportunity for you to dream forth a beautiful future for yourself. So think of the best solution for this. What would be the most, miraculous, beautiful solution that you really want to have to this situation, and aim to this, because it seems like you have a lot of support to actually fulfill this. Even it will be rocky road ahead. I think you still have a lot of support to make this happen. Here we have a 4 of Pentacles, so it's kind of this resistance again. So it might be like you are thinking that this situation that you have recently been in is too good to be true. So you are kind of resisting this and thinking, no, hell no. I won't let this person into my life, because they are going to make a mess, and they are going to hurt me, and they are going to steal what's mine, and I'm going to be left with nothing. And this is all your survival skills, all the things that you are kind of building up with the tower, with the ego. But it's also boundaries, like you need to have boundaries. So it's okay to be a little skeptic, but maybe take down the fences just enough so you can fulfill your highest destiny, and you don't have to go about doing this just another lap, because it seems like you have a really good chance. So trust a situation or a person in your life like a little bit right now, and let them step in a little bit, and see what can happen. Maybe this will have a miraculous solution, even though your old past experience is kind of telling you no. This is in the future. We have a 10 of Cups here. So that's a very prosperous card. It's about, this is the bridge again that we saw here. So something that is already, like it's a bond that's already there, or something that's already decided. It has a higher destiny, and it's going to fulfill like a part of what you have set out to accomplish here on Earth. So the 10 of Cups is usually talking about that you have the relationship you have now is kind of a long-lasting one. At least you have a lot of things to share and to learn together, and also a lot of blissfulness and happiness. But this, of course, won't go on forever. We know that this is like your plan, and this is God's plan. It will be happy moments, and it will be sad moments. It won't like go on a straight line. It's never like that. But it's promised you a lot of happy moments if you choose this situation and being very truthful in it, like being who you really are, like showing your true colors, really showing people like what you want, what your dreams are. This is not a time to lie or manipulate or to kind of show a brave face, things like this. This is a time to really show your true colors, to really wave the white flag and say, this is what I want. Truthfully, this is what I want. And I can stand for it, and I can put my action where my mouth is, because this is also important, not just telling people like, yes, you will love them forever, and then next day you go and kiss another person. So try to be very like straightforward with your aim. No games allowed right now. This is like the part in the poker game where you show your cards. So the next card is Three of Pentacles. So it seems like there's a little bit resistance in this love relationship, but it's nothing that you won't be able to sort out. So Three of Pentacles is a very good card. It's about working on a certain situation, a certain relationship, learning a lot, also identifying the problems, doing something about the problems, taking the necessary discussions to come to the core issue and kind of decide what to do the next time this happens or how to solve this. It's some at work you're doing together, like in a trinity, you, the divine, and maybe a partner, or if this is a work situation or whatever is going on. It's like having a health strategy, like making up a health plan, or like this is what we will do, and really being open about being not enemies, but actually that you are on the same page. You want roughly the same things, getting maybe more connection, getting the right kind of work done, solving this kind of problems. So you don't have to be enemies. You can actually put your heads together and really brainstorm here and talk truthfully about what has been a problem that has caused this kind of resistance. Is it a fear of being disappointed? Is it a fear of being consumed? Is it a fear of being used, abused? Talk really truthfully also about the problems or the kind of fears that you might have had or have in this situation. So you really can sort things out, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable, because no one can use what you're saying against you. Like if you tell them your weakness and they will use it against you, they will obviously be a person that you won't spend, that much time with anymore. So don't be afraid of opening up your heart. If this is a good person, they will not use this against you. If they will use this against you, that will kind of show their true colors. So you might see it as a test. So underneath the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune comes the King of Cups. This is a very prosperous card in this situation, kind of showing a karma being healed, or trauma happening to you that's being healed. And it's something with the divine feminine being healed by the divine masculine. So it's very beautiful. It's like a masculine energy taking a lot of compassion, responsibility in this. So that's a very good thing. And it comes here from this self-realization through this resistance, but anyway, comes out like a King of Cups. A King of Cups is a very loving person. You have already a Knight of Cups, so it's kind of increasing of the energy. It's a very loving person, compassionate, being able to put themselves in another person's shoe, being able to have like insight in how that person might react, or how that person might feel, or so it's a lot of things that this King of Cups represent. And it's also representing like finding your center. And it's the same with the Wheel of the Year here. If the wheel is turning and things are happening in your life, it can be a lot of change going on. If you might be able to put yourself in the center, like center of the heart here, and trying to kind of make a home inside your body, kind of being at home wherever you are. So if you can find a place of home in yourself and find strength in your heart and in yourself, in loving yourself, supporting yourself, aligning yourself with your own needs and aligning yourself with your own future dreams, you will be able to kind of create a beautiful paradise inside yourself. And whatever happens on the outside, this center will be calm. And that's kind of a picture of a whole person, a person that has become healed. The next card is Ace of Cups, and it comes underneath the Ace of Pentacles and the 21, the World card. So Ace of Cups is, it might be a new beginning with a love relationship. It might be a big offering of love, of really like love with pure intentions, like from the core. And it's like this is within you also. This is your soul or your mind's attention, and this is your kind of biological feedback system, your feelings that you have inside your body, and they are being affected by both like divine energies and also from like things happening in your body. So it's like feedback coming like this up here, like feeling anxiety, then you know you're stressed and you need to look at why you're stressed and what you can do about the stress and if you can take a deep breath. So it's feedback, so you will know how to handle this complex system being your beautiful inner universe. So the Ace of Cups is actually purifying this connection with the divine and kind of starting to talk the emotional language, also opening your heart space. And it comes from this relationship through this karmic wheel of the year issue and also Ace of Cups. So it's kind of like a season or karma or a situation that has opening up the heart space. So it seems like it's very prosperous situation in your love relationship right now, like the relationship that you have and that's important for you, also have an important part in your personal development and your also in cleaning out your karma and becoming like a whole person. So it's a very beautiful reading for you, Gemini. And the last card is Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is like a situation where you really can get your needs met. It's a big table being set here with a lot of substance and this girl pouring up also maybe wine in the glasses. And you can see the arch here that we saw also with this and with this card. So something being built that's kind of long lasting. So even if you're separated in this lifetime, you probably have a beautiful connection through the dimension. So it's not only here, I think. It's a beautiful homestead, like a fire here. That's kind of the heart of the house. So it's like you have found a place where you really can get your needs met. And there's still some resistance. It's an offering that you either give or you get. And it will be a little resistance to this. But in overall, it seems like it will really sort itself out. It won't be like a big hassle in the long run. I think with the Nine of Cups, it's kind of the wish card. It's kind of having the relationship, the people in your life and the job that you are supposed to have. So it seems like you can have a little bit of rest here, maybe feeling also a little bit celebrated and courted, like other people wants to be with you and wants to connect with you. Or a special person or a special situation wants to connect with you. And it has much to do with the divine feminine being like taken care of and invited by the divine masculine. So it's very beautiful. It looks like a very harmonious situation. So I will take some cards for you from the wisdom of the hidden realms. Okay, so we have the resting tree falling out dramatically and the spiral dancer. Okay, so I think this is right now. You have this kind of situation. The spiral dancer is, of course, this karmic thingy going on. You see how she is describing the spirals of your life, how you are evolving like through these spirals. Sometimes you're just going in one circle. This is when you have a karma. And when you're being able to evolve into the next spiral and the next spiral, that's when you grow. And here's the resting tree. So it might indicate that the Four of Pentacles actually is the resting tree. That it might be like for now, you know, here in the first part of February, that you will have like a situation where you need to, you know, just let things happen by its own accord. It's like the divine is going to fix like a miraculous thing here for you. You don't have to do that much yourself. Maybe stay in patient and stillness and really, you know, feel the feelings and vibrations in your body. Really digest everything that's going on here and focus inwardly and like let the grass grow on its own accord. Let the divine take care of things on the outside, and with patience things are going to bloom out in this beautiful situation that we have down here. So it seems like you don't have to do that much. You might feel like exhausted and maybe you want to put boundaries towards this situation, and therefore these resting tree cards come. Like, you don't have to do anything. You can withdraw if you want to, because you need this time maybe to heal and to regroup a little bit. So someone else will have to do the work. It's also what's kind of told with the spiral dancer, that maybe you shouldn't do all the dancing yourself. Maybe your dance partner need to do the next steps. So this might be what's happening here later then. Okay, so past life oracle card for you. So we have living and travel and finances. So I think with the resistance that you might have, you know, put your foot down in a love relationship, or a partner have done so against you, and maybe left the situation with this resting tree and this living and traveling. And it's only because you or this person want to see that how much you are valuing them, because they feel maybe undervalued. So they might leave and go into themselves, and because of feeling undervalued, that they are like doing maybe too much in a situation, and the other person is not doing enough. It can sometimes be this with the Page of Pentacles. It's a person wants to be very good towards others, wants to do their best all the time, and sometimes they are overdoing it, and other people in their surroundings getting a little bit spoiled, and that's when they kind of do this maybe a little bit dramatic gesture about leaving, because they don't think that they are valued enough. So it seems like it won't be like a long travel. It will maybe only be a little bit of silent treatment, or a little respite, or someone is maybe going on a holiday. But anyway, it's like well-earned rest, I guess. And I think a lot of this, what's going on, it's about self-value and how much you are valuing each other in a relationship. So show each other how much you care, and go that little extra mile for each other, so that your partner doesn't get tired of you and leave you because they think you are taking them for granted. Okay. So thank you, my dear Gemini, for watching this far, and I want you to take really good care, and I hope to see you again in the middle of February. Good luck with this beautiful reading. Okay, bye-bye.